Hi, I am Avery from Avery's Informal Book Reviews, and yes, I am wearing the same clothes as my last video, and it is because I am shooting these back to back. So today we are going to be reviewing SCANLINES by Todd Keisling. So I received this in the Nightworms subscription box. I guess it was an early release. I believe that it comes out April 23rd or 26th. Something like that. I hope that I didn't just completely botch the date, but this book is definitely one you should just go right now and pre-order because holy crap, it is around 100 pages, and never have I ever thought that I would be able to just start a book, read it in as fast as I read this book. As soon as I started it, I was hooked, and it just shot, and then all of a sudden I'm closing the book and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go to bed. It's 1 a.m. I didn't plan on finishing this within 2 or 3 hours. Um, yeah, I'm a slow reader. I don't care. Whatever. But then again, I go to sleep and I had horrible nightmares because of how terrifying this book is. This book will definitely follow you to um, through your nightmares because holy crap. Yes. So if you can't tell by the cover art, this definitely deals with suicide. So if you are not comfortable with suicide, skip this book entirely. I promise you that you will not regret it because that is a huge topic in the book. And so the basic premise is while downloading porn, these kids are trying to, they're having a sleepover. They're like, oh, can we download porn? And they click on the file that they downloaded, and it's some weird video of a newsroom. And this guy comes in with a paper bag, plops down, says, everybody stand back. I'm so sorry. Grabs the gun, puts it in his mouth, and kills himself. This is based on a true event, which makes it all the more horrifying is because when I was younger, I saw that video when I was in high school, and it stuck with me. While reading this, I kept imagining it, and that just shows you how some things just stay in your brain because of how horrific they are. And this book now has linked those two and made it even that much more horrifying. It is so unique and insane of a story that I have to read everything Todd Keisling has ever written before because of how terrifying this 100-page read was. I mean, it builds perfectly. It is written terrifically. You're getting things from the future. You're getting notes from the future from a friend who is a character while you're reading who has committed suicide recently. And you read it, and then the main character kind of explains exactly what he's talking about in these letters to him so that we understand exactly what they're talking about. And holy crap, it reads like a super intense diary reading, and you get such a good perspective. And oh my gosh, it just builds and builds and builds and builds, and the payoff is so worth it. I cannot recommend this enough. I was blown away by the horror in this. It was really graphic, I will say. And the thought of high schoolers committing suicide is a huge fear of mine because, I mean, I'm a teacher, so that is obviously one of my biggest fears is having one of my students feeling like they can't come talk to me and something's going on, and then they go and commit suicide. I would feel like I could have done something more. And that's why suicide for me is a huge trigger, and it just being put in the lenses of high schoolers, it's devastating. So I say that read this And if it's not your thing early on, maybe just skip it because it just gets darker and darker and darker. That being said, I do highly recommend this. I think this is a 5-star read. And I can't recommend it enough. Perpetual Motion Machine Publishing has been doing a great job at staying on top of the reviews. I wrote a review on Goodreads and I wrote one on Reddit, and both times, one, the author, Todd Keisling, liked my Goodreads. He liked my Goodreads review, and then the publisher reached out to me on Reddit and thanked me, and I was like, holy crap. How often does that happen? So definitely go check it out. I encourage you to write your own reviews. You might not feel as strongly enthusiastic about it as me, but I mean, maybe the publisher will reach out and affirm your beliefs. I really believe in this story, and I think that it is definitely worth your time. So check out SCANLINES by Todd Keisling. See you later. And let me know if anyone has read anything by him before in the comments, or what you're reading now. I'm always looking to add things to my list, so let me know down below. See you next time.